I I love creating. I think that's
Yeah.
what brought me into streaming is that I love making things and just like it doesn't have to be streaming, but like I like making art, I like making
Yeah.
music, I like writing, like I like just creating things in my head and
Mhm.
making them happen. Um this was a different outlet, streaming.
Yeah.
Um it was still me being a creator,
Mhm.
but it was just kind of putting what I was doing out there live,
Mhm.
and being able to interact. And I fell in love with that because it was two things that I like. I'm very social.
Mhm.
I love having people to talk to or play with or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, you won't see me very often playing video games alone. I don't like single player games usually,
Mhm.
and I usually won't play multiplayer games unless I have my friends playing with me.
Mhm.
Um, if I'm waiting for people to join me, like, oh, I'll be on in a half hour. If I'm sitting here and I was going to play, I'm probably not going to play. I'm probably going to just sit here for an half hour until you get on so I can have someone to play with. I don't want to play with randoms. I want to play with people I know and I like. So
Mhm.
it brought me being social and me creating things together into one little outlet. And I fell in love with that quick, especially when I found out that it really doesn't take a lot to get started in streaming.
Mhm.
It takes a lot to do it decently and
Mhm.
well, but to just get a starter set up to start going live, and which is what I did. When I realized I could do it that easily, I was like,
Mhm.
well, here we go. Let's give this a shot
Yeah.
and see how it works out. Um, made a ton of friendships through it.
Mhm.
Um, I made it I didn't make a living off of streaming by any stretch of the imagination, but I made some extra money to help pay for some bills certain
Yeah.
months. There's nothing that I could count on consistently. Like, okay, my electric bill is going to be paid every
Yeah.
month if I keep doing this. Like, it never worked out like that for me.
Mhm.
But there were months that were easier with my bills because of streaming,
Yeah.
which was awesome because I was having fun. And the added bonus was I had some extra money to get through. I
For
could
sure.
go take my girlfriend and my son out to dinner or something here and there or whatever. It just gave you some extra money. And a lot of times I probably put more money out to other streamers while I was streaming than I did using it myself for anything else.
Mhm.
Um, which I don't know. I just loved the community and trying to help out while being a part of it. Like
Yeah.
I just enjoyed. Um, I don't know when you just wanting to show your appreciation for another streamer, and you see the ability to donate right there. You're probably going to donate because you want to see these people do well.
Yeah.
And if they aren't ever getting any donations, who knows if they're going to keep doing it. So I tried to throw out donations when I could
Yeah.
and help out, and I'm glad to see some of them are still going. Uh, certain ones aren't anymore, but
Mhm.
there's reasons. There's good
Mhm.
reasons for some of them. Some friendships didn't work out, and that's okay.
It's good
I
reasons
mean,
for
that
that too.
happens in real life too.
Yeah, it's true.
So, I mean, we got all these group chats and people, and they're
Right.
old group chats that we
Randomly.
haven't been involved in years, but like
Yeah.
people are randomly leaving, and it's like, oh, I forgot you were even in that chat because we aren't even friends anymore.
We had a good laugh
But
before we started recording because we were in a group chat together and somebody left. We won't say who, it doesn't matter, but yeah,
yeah,
that's
it was
funny.
just
The connections you make aren't always the ideal ones for you, but it's like you say, it happens everywhere you go. Like life, that's just life, you know?
well, I mean, you don't know a lot about people
Mm-hmm.
when you're just playing games together.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, like when I met you, it was blindly meeting you. I just pop into your stream, you pop into my stream, and what you see is what you're getting
Yeah.
on surface level. Like you
Yeah.
you you don't know the depths of these people. You don't know their worldviews, you don't know their personal beliefs,
Yeah.
whatever. All these different things that can make or break a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain things about certain people that didn't come up till way later, and it's like, okay, well, maybe we're not compatible as friends.
Yeah.
So it happens. It happens in real life outside of the streaming world. It's part of life.
True.
So
Yeah, you think you know
no
people
harm, no
sometimes,
foul.
right? And you don't. But that's okay. I'd rather lose a few along the way to find a few good ones, you know, than
Mhm.
not. So I'm glad that we've both been through all that and got to where we did with it, because here we are with great friendship between us and a few other regular people that we hang out with, play with, and like that's worth all the pain and struggles along the way right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, those friendships that I have, they're worth the ones that I lost.
Yes. I was
So,
going to say my favorite random person I've met along the way was probably Nicole. And I met her through a gaming group. And it was just like random, like, hey, I'll play. And just immediate, like, okay, we're going to be the best of friends. It's like, okay, great. But yeah, she's one of probably like one of the closest friends that I met kind of random. I mean, there's a few, everybody we've met really has been random because we met like through one, but Nicole had nothing to do with streaming when I met her. So for me, because everybody else I kind of met through streaming, but for me, like, you know, she was the one random that wasn't through streaming that I just met through like a Fortnite group that, yeah, that was a good one for me.
for me, there's a few that I've met through streaming that I'm still friends with. I talk to Wayne still here and there
That's cool.
randomly. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's very spaced out in between us talking. He's got a whole new life now. He's got his child and everything. Um,
I didn't know that.
then yeah, he had a baby last year, I
I
believe it
did not know
was.
that. Okay,
I
okay.
think it was a year ago, maybe almost 2 years. But they had a baby. And I don't think
Cool.
he ever streams anymore.
Yeah, okay.
But then there's people like Brian, there's Danny, there's
Yeah,
Stacy. These are people that I knew before streaming.
right.
I met Stacy shortly before streaming. I met
Mm-hmm.
her because I run a Facebook fan group for a band, and
Mm-hmm.
she is a huge fan of that band.
Oh, is that how you
And
guys met?
yeah, that's how we met because we're both in that group, and she'll comment or like posts or whatnot, and we met through there. And then when I started streaming, she came, and I mean we became friends on Facebook. So when she saw I was going live, she would start coming to my streams. Danny, I knew. I want to say I was in high school still when I met Danny.
Okay.
She was good friends with my best friend's brother. So when I'd be at his house and his brother would have her over, like we would communicate or hang out or whatever as a group. And so we became friends. And Brian, I met him probably 10, 11 years ago. He started dating one of my best friends, and they got married this past September.
Oh,
So I
cool.
mean, I consider him family at this point,
That's
even though I'm
awesome.
not related to my best friend. But I mean, we're that close. Um, but they just all happened to play Fortnite as well,
Mm-hmm.
so we all got along on that end. But like other people, like Nicole, I met Nicole through you.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole is a one of a kind human being.
Yep.
Like I love her to death, and whenever we get to play with her, I have a blast. Especially when she unmutes her mic. When she mutes her mic, she's there playing. But when she unmutes, she's hilarious and
Mm-hmm.
such a blast to play with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I then met DFB through you,
Mm-hmm.
um, and a couple other people through you, like Dre and Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
Even your kids, like meeting everybody through you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You
a
met my
lot of
kids
fun
through me?
people.
Aw.
Say what?
I said you met my kids through me?
Yeah, through
Well,
you.
that's good.
No, I didn't. I did not meet them randomly in a Facebook group or
Oh.
just random fill.
They
It's
didn't cuss
usually
you out in random
you
Phil?
needing to go away to the bathroom or something and letting them play.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Kelly, we can't forget about Kelly. Um,
I met her in another
I
stream.
Yeah, I think I met Kelly in another streamer's chat. I think she was an admin,
Mm-hmm.
and then she started coming to your
Mm-hmm.
streams and my streams,
Mm-hmm.
and we became friends with her that way because she became a regular in both
Yeah.
of our streams, and we started playing together. And she is just a fun. We like to joke and call her the sweat of the group.
Mm-hmm.
And sweat, for those that don't play games, that means you sit around playing games nonstop. You're better than everybody because that's just your thing. That's all you do is you play this game. It's life or death for you. Um, that's not her. She is not actually a sweat. We just like to call her that, and just kind of, it's a joke. But I have a blast. She's a very fun person to play with.
That's
Uh,
great.
and she's usually not all the time, but she's pretty regularly available. Like if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get on in like an hour, is anybody available? She's like, I'll get on, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I at least have one person to play with. So otherwise I'm not getting on.
I'm with you. I'm not a big solo player or any other kind of game player. Again, I'm here for the people, so for me, it's group or
Hmm.
much. Although once you get into streaming, you end up realizing you don't always have somebody to play with when you're supposed to be live. So sometimes you do
Yeah,
getting into some.
that's a helpful that's a helpful part about going live, is having someone to play with.
Yeah, yeah.
Going live solo, not having someone
That's
to bounce things off of or joke with or whatever, you have to be on top of your chat, because
part
if
of the
you
game.
if
Yep.
you don't have anything happening in the chat to interact with, and you don't have anybody in the game to play with,
Yeah.
it is very hard to create content audibly and visibly live in the moment.
You got to get into this habit of constant narration, at least then if there's nobody in your chat, then you got to be talking
Hmm.
constantly. And what's funny is
Yep.
now I do that in everything I do, which is like ridiculous. Like I've always been a motor mouth, but now I really don't shut up. Like it's even worse. It's
Yeah.
extreme now. Whereas like I'll just be narrating or talking to the dogs or like, like it's constant.
Now I'm just watering the plants. This soil is moist.
Awfully wet here. Here we go. Yeah, it's just
Yep.
constantly, yeah, talking to the dogs, telling them how you're making dinner. Or like it's like, it's,
I mean, that's kind of a natural thing for me, though, is because I usually, not that I narrate everything that I do, but I'm somebody that walks around and I call it word vomit,
mm,
or word Tourette, like just Tourette's, like word Tourette's
yeah,
or noise Tourette's, because I'll walk around and I'll just like make noises, or I'll make up a random song about what I'm doing. Um,
the silence
or
can
like I'll
be
sing to
uncomfortable.
my like I'll sing a song. I'll make up a song in the moment for my dog, or whatever. Just I'm always doing something, or just randomly blurting out something just to break the silence.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's what I
somebody
was
that
gonna
really
ask you.
does
Yeah.
well with silence,
Hmm.
so I need something going on. So I just kind of blurt shit out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you, and I'm the same. Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable, and I'm that person who just will start, yeah, verbal diarrhea because I
Hmm.
because I'm
Yeah,
uncomfortable. Oh shit,
word
nobody's
vomit, verbal
talking.
diarrhea.
Say anything, fuck.
Like sometimes we'll just be silent in the living room, and like TV will be on, and like we're watching something. Commercials will come over, and then I'll look over at my son. I'll be like, "Shut the fuck up, Logan." And he's not saying anything. I just have to break the silence.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that. So that's kind of our origin story.
It kind of is.
That's kind of our origin
A
story.
lot of it.
Yeah. Well, that's how we met.
That is. It's definitely how we met, and our streaming journeys thus
That's
far.
our streaming journeys thus far. Yeah. Which has
Mine's
been
on
nice
hold.
to hear.
You're still actively going, and mostly on TikTok.
I wouldn't say actively, but semi-actively.
Huh.
Yeah.
If you can still reach over and hit that go live button
Yeah.
right now, you're still active.
All right. Fair enough. Um,
Mine's deleted. I have to completely re-download and set everything back up again, because this computer just has died on. Like I can't do much on it anymore.
You can
So,
find us on TikTok both. We'll put some information in the comments,
mhm.
the description, the bio, something like that. It'll be around
all, all of the things.
all the things. Um,
There'll be like an all my length uh link there or whatever.
there'll be something. It'll be great. Go look for that after. um, I want to kind of move into maybe like what we hope to be doing. What the hell are we doing here? What the hell are we doing
What the hell are
here?
we doing
What
here?
the hell are we doing here?
Do you have an idea on what are we
Maybe
doing
that's
here?
maybe that's our podcast name. What the hell are we doing here? Um, I
Podcast name. What
we
the fuck is going on?
we don't have a podcast name as of yet. We just again, like we were talking about streaming and stuff, and yeah, you just got to go for it. It's not hard to set. We don't. This isn't perfect. It will never be perfect. Floyd and I are not perfect. Um, this is just
Speak
supposed
for
to be
yourself.
fun. We're genuine. We're going to be here. We're going to be yapping, and you know, we just went for it. Are we fully prepared today? No. Will we ever be? Also, no.
No.
We're just going to do this, you know. Yeah, I before we move on to what we hope to do, I want to like interrupt with a question that you asked me earlier. No, wait, a question that you made me ask you, even though I didn't ask you. You made me ask you. You told me that you have an
What
innie.
the fuck is going on?
Yeah, where the fuck are we here? You told me you have an innie. What
You
guess my belly button. Guess my belly button right now.
listen. She was like, "Okay, I have a question I want to ask you," and I just blurted out, "It's an innie,"
Yeah. So
and she's like, "What?"
I think I just ignored you.
I think so, but
Mentally, I
obviously
was
you didn't
banking
because
that
you
for
have
later.
kept that in mind.
Okay,
You
so
have kept that in
now
mind this entire time.
guess my belly button.
Guess your belly
Yeah.
button.
And whenever we have a guest on, we're gonna guess their belly button.
Okay, that could be our thing. Guess your belly button.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be the part where I'm like, I bet you have a, and then it just that's the end of
Cuts
the
into a
episode.
voiceover, maybe.
Yeah, and then it carries over to the next episode. Where like we finally do the reveal, like, oh, it's an innie, just like everybody else. I'm gonna say that it's an innie.
It's an innie.
Okay, I knew it.
See, you know me.
I knew the only reason you were gonna have me ask is because it wasn't gonna be different than mine.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I asked because it is.
But I had a
Um,
50-50 chance there.
you had a. I don't know if you had a 50-50 shot of getting that right or not. I think there's more innies than outies, right?
Okay, but how many options are there?
Oh.
So I could have either said
Many.
innie or I could have said outie. It's one of those. So I had a 50% chance.
No, because is it more common to have an innie or an outie?
But how many? It just depends on how many options I had, though.
I guess. I guess. But
Be-
doesn't how many affect the
Because there could only be two
Yes.
two,
Yes.
two outies in the world,
But if you
and
had
I
guessed
could have said one of those two
that's
answers.
true. But if you had guessed the one that is more common, you would have had a better chance of getting it. No?
Probability wise,
Probability. Yeah. That's
correct.
what I guess I'm trying to go at.
I guess either
But you're
way.
right. It's fit. You did a yeah. Depends how you look at it. Um,
This is quite the deep discussion about your deep innie that you have.
that's right. That's right.
So
That's
this will be a question that we ask everybody now.
I think
Okay.
so.
Who will be our first guest?
Oh,
Guest.
that's a good question. I don't know. That's a
We'll
mystery,
have to run
but
through some names, see who wants to join us.
that's true. Well, I think we kind of just did. We kind of just talked
Oh,
about our closest.
yeah, we talked about a few people by name.
My first guess
What
would
about
probably
what about the ones we didn't mention their names that we kind of talked shit about? We should get them.
that could be fun.
Why'd you leave our group chat today?
I don't really think I'm
This
cool with
group
having
chat
that
that I
person
forgot we
on
even
anyway,
had.
so that's cool.
Is this so
Some
random? How deep do you have to scroll in your messages to find that group
that's
chat
why
and
I
then
think
leave
it's
it?
so weird. Um,
Like,
yeah, I want to know in the comments, like when you're done being friends with a bunch of people, do you like 3 years later realize that you don't talk to them anymore and go back and like unfriend their group chats in Messenger or anywhere? Like it's so weird.
does that mean that this guy was just thinking about
That's
both of
I
us
think.
today and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna
Which one of
go
us
make
was
sure
it?
I'm not in any group chats with them.
Which one of us pissed him off?
It,
Which
I
one
don't
of
know.
us was living rent free in his head today?
I've been posting Pokemon stuff, so I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like Pokemon.
Oh, are you still? I don't even know if I'm still friends with that person.
I'm pretty positive I'm not friends with them
I was
anymore.
thinking that you're probably not.
No, most likely not. I'm pretty sure I deleted them immediately.
And I think once I learned why, I'm pretty sure I did too.
Yeah.
Because there's no sense in keeping people who aren't kind in your life.
Mhm.
Like there's mistakes, and then there's just being shitty.
No, I don't
I
have
don't
problems
have.
deleting people that I don't share values with.
Yeah. Right.
Um, and not just values, but like detrimental views and world views.
Yeah.
Um, if it's completely opposite, then what
It's
are we
probably not.
doing?
Yeah. It's probably not good.
Especially when you say something that goes completely against like family members or something that I have, loved ones.
Especially
I
when
was like,
it's
ah,
repeated
yeah. So basically, you
behaviors.
don't like my sister. Basically, you don't like my mom. What
Right.
are we talking about?
Yeah. I think
So,
like I have a lot of room for people to make mistakes. I'm full of mistakes, but I just yeah, I can't handle when people are genuinely just not good. That's that's different. It's different.
well,
So,
on a positive note,
mm,
that person aside, I think I'd like to let everybody know. Again, I'm Floyd Von Terror. This is Carrie. Also, the Night Owl on her streaming, or the Night Owl XO on her streaming platforms. Um, a couple things that I'm interested in us visiting in later episodes. Um, I'd like to talk about like hobbies,
mm-hmm,
um, collecting. Like
mm-hmm.
if you have anything that you're like that you collect,
It's a good idea.
books, magazines, newspaper clippings, trading cards, action figures, pop vinyls, records,
Mm-hmm.
anything. I'd like to have like a conversation about that kind of stuff. We touched today, or not touched today, but we talked a lot about streaming and
Mm-hmm.
playing Fortnite together and stuff. But I'd like to talk about other video games and stuff in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Movies. We can do top countdowns,
Mm-hmm.
like just pick a category,
Mm-hmm.
and we both just give our top five or top 10 of that category or whatever. Have episodes. Like I'd like the episodes to be kind of random, but not random. Like we know what we're doing, but like it's not going to be just the same thing every week.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I'm on board with that. I think that's the beauty of um, our friendship is that we're both so random, and I think that's important to highlight our randomness.
Yeah,
And I think that that's the kind of people I want to hang out with. So hopefully, the people that find us through our random
yeah,
conversations will enjoy that as well.
100%. We'll also have special episodes that we do current events.
Yes.
Um, it's not going to be anything super deep
Mm-mm.
where we're giving political views or religious views or anything like
Yeah.
that, but it'll be newsworthy topics
Mm-hmm.
that are current events. Like if we were doing it right now, uh, the Olympics were a huge thing
Right.
uh, building up to this. Um, we could have talked about that, or we could be talking about a new uh, movie coming out or series or anything,
Mm-hmm.
pre-orders or whatever.
We could be talking about
Things that interest
how
us.
the alien files are going to be released. That's a good one.
Hopefully.
That just happened. Look forward to seeing more about that.
Yeah.
Um, for things that I would like to see us do on here moving forward, we both have unique interests in odd things, but I know you like a lot of horror movies and things of that such, and I don't. But I do like true crime. I know we both like true crime. I know that we both enjoy talking about just like mysteries and like you were mentioning cryptids the other day and stuff like that. So I think like for me that would be one thing that I would really like to focus on here as well. But definitely I'm on board with the randomness and like the current events. I think will be fun. I think the best thing to say is just you never know what to expect here, but it'll be
Yeah.
a good time.
It'll just be a fun little podcast about things that interest us.
And it will be called insert name here.
What the fuck is happening?
What the fuck is happening here? We'll come up with a name.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have one.
Soon.
I just wrote a
It
note
will
that's
have a
stuck
name
to
by
my
the
wall.
time this airs.
Yeah, we'll. I'm surprised neither one of us really has anything to go on, but we've been thinking about this for months. But we'll get
I have things to
there.
go on, but
Yeah,
I want it to be. I want it to when I say it out loud. I want it to be like, bam, that's it.
I agree.
That's the one I want to stick with.
Same for me.
But everything that I have right now is like,
Mhm. I agree.
let's see what else I could do.
Yeah, I want it to be something like simple but yet kind of clever. I know that's weird, but
It is.
and I think we
We'll
both
we'll
kind of
get
want
it.
it to be something about weird because like we kind of want to focus on talking about just unusual things in general. I think that's the best way to sum it up is just whatever comes up that's kind of interesting and unusual, right?
Hmm.
Whether that be a current event or maybe something from history that we find that's interesting. Um, we'll have a lot of deep conversations, but nothing
We will.
serious and nothing as deep as Floyd's belly button.
No, yours is probably deeper than mine.
Maybe that will be one episode where we find out who's got the deeper belly button.
How many knuckles can you go?
Oh, I don't know. What? I'm not doing that. How many?
That'll be the follow-up question for all of our guests. We found out if
Oh,
it's an innie or an outie, and then if it's an innie, how many knuckles deeper are you going in?
like 50% of them immediately walk out.
Yep.
We save that for the end of the interview, okay? Don't
Yeah,
want
it's the end of the interview when we do
to
that.
scare anybody out. Um, yeah, I look forward to having some talks. There's some good things going on in the current events right now, so I think
And it's all over the place, and there's some really bad things going on in
there's
current events. So,
yeah. There's that too. We'll try to keep it more fun and interesting.
mhm,
We'll try not to focus on the negative stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
like we said during talking about streaming, that we want, in order to be successful as a streamer, you had to enjoy what you're fucking doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't enjoy talking about stuff that makes me sad or upset or pissed off all the time.
Yeah.
I enjoy things that bring me delight and relaxation or they ease my mood.
Mm-hmm.
So
Same.
we'll be talking about more stuff like that.
I agree. Distractions. Well, we've been yapping for about a minute. A minute.
Well, a whole minute.
A
Well,
whole minute.
let's get over that minute mark then.
1 hour, 21 minutes. I don't know if you knew that.
Okay.
Um,
Well, then I guess we end it.
I think we end
And
it.
we don't know how long our episodes are going to be every time. I don't know that there will be just a standard episode length. It just depends what we're talking about.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Today we just wanted to introduce ourselves, explain how we met, how we got into where we are now, and where we hope to go.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in the comments, guess where you think we're from. We didn't talk about that.
Specifically where we're
Yeah,
from.
specifically in the comments, try to guess where we're from. Leave us a comment, try to guess where we're from. And if you know already, shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
Don't say a
Don't
fucking thing.
ruin it.
Don't comment on our stuff. If you know us, don't comment on our shit.
But yeah, I think this is gonna be good.
Well, I do too.
Well, thanks for agreeing to do this because I sort of persuaded you to do this. So we'll see if you regret it.
It took a lot of persuading. It just took time for us to sync up and hash everything out
It
before
did
we
take a
started
lot of
recording.
persuading. That's true. Um,
Yeah.
just remember that I persuaded you to play Fortnite, and then you never played Call of Duty ever again. So there's that. I'm not
Well,
wrong.
just remember that I persuaded you to play Call of Duty, and then
I
you
never
didn't play it
played
again.
That's right. Good thing
But we did try.
talked me into doing
We
the
have tried
podcast then.
other games, and we have had a lot of fun making clips in these other games. We'll talk about that in the future, though.
Yes, for sure. Alrighty, well, don't forget to comment,
What's this?
subscribe. I don't know. Bye. Bye.
Jazz hands. Thank you for joining us.
Antlers.
Wow. Don't take that into account when you're trying to guess where she's from.
Nobody was gonna. Now they
Thank you
will.
guys for joining us, and we will see you on the next episode.